and welcome to another week of The Voice of Reason. Of course, I'm your host, Nina, and as always, we are joined by the very pleasant Eddie.
Good evening, folks.
Good evening, folks. This week, we are joined by Miss Dawn Renee.
Hello.
And we're going to be talking about her company and things like that. You have a driving school.
Yes.
And if you could update us on just a lot of information, because there's people out here that's driving that shouldn't be.
Yes.
And some of some of the rules and laws and things like that, with attending a driving school. But we're going to cover the business first and then let you introduce yourself.
Okay.
As always, 404-436-1277 if you want to call in. Don't forget the 5th Annual Baltimore Music Awards that will be at the Charles Theater, right, Diamond?
Yeah.
And he's in the background, as always, handling the technical stuff for us.
Shout out to Diamond.
Eddie is about to be on his best BS today, I see. You starting already?
I'm just in there.
Okay. Anyway, don't forget, go on. You have to, the nominees have been chosen, and you have to go in to vote, so that way the person that you prefer and that you think, is the top in each category can win. Make sure that you go out and cast your vote.
Are they gonna have a cipher at these awards, like on BET last night?
No.
All right.
You ever say, because I said something for
You got a mic? Diamond, you got a mic?
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
I
Hey.
didn't cut it on.
You heard what she said? She said
no.
she said she'll spit something.
Shit's with something.
Hey, don't be saying that you ain't gonna do it.
I mean, if I have
You
a
be
few more
spitting?
sips of that.
You be spitting?
Yeah, I do a little.
I don't know.
Little something.
Wordplay,
She said I know. I don't know. I just met
Go
you
ahead,
today.
put something out there. Put something out there.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she's serious.
Yeah, she did just clear her throat.
I did. No, I was. I'm just kidding. I got to be in a certain kind of mood to act a little silly. It's all in fun, though. I'm not going to get no record
Okay.
deal.
All right.
Mixtape is coming out no time soon.
All right.
Sure, because we have tons of rappers in the city.
Oh, I promise.
No.
I prefer not to live in my mom's basement to make a mixtape.
Oh,
Oh,
gosh.
she fits in just fine here.
Sorry.
Oh, shade early.
Power to all the rappers living in basements.
Gosh.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can't
shoot.
be Steaming by the hot water heater.
Right, screwing
By the furnace.
Screwing thoughts on mattresses.
Till my mixtape come out. Like,
Right.
I prefer living in my own house. Thanks, though.
Well, tell everybody about your business that you have going on that keeps you out of the basement.
Man,
Yeah.
hold on. We going a little too fast. We ain't even talk about our weekends or nothing. We just going right into it.
Oh, what you have happened over the week?
Hey,
Oh, yeah, because your birthday party
But
and
Eddie,
everything.
that's
You a Libra?
that's what happens.
Yes, I am.
Me too.
Give me some.
My name.
I thought we do hugs.
Oh yeah. We do all that.
Yes, 925.
Oh,
Diamond, you better watch Diamond.
Belated.
So
Happy
you had your
belated.
ass in trouble.
Couch bound.
Hey.
Couch
Let me
bound.
tell
You
you
been
something.
watching? Look, you been watching?
Let me tell you something. I got my own what's that called?
What?
The little sleeping thing. I got my own sleeping bag. So
As
ain't
you
Oh.
should.
nothing you can
As
say,
you
Diamond.
should.
Ain't nothing
As
you can say.
He
should.
good with having the sleeping bag now.
Nothing wrong with that.
I'm always in the doghouse.
That one, I mind's my business. I stay over here.
I'm gonna stay over here too. Let me scoot over.
Are you dating somebody?
I'm dating Benjamin Franklin.
Oh,
We've been
okay.
together for some time now. It's really working out.
That's good. That's
I hear
good.
that.
So Nina has a friend, and his name is Craig.
Already?
So
Like,
she
damn,
just got
we
here.
But we supposed to be talking about the weeks and the weekends, and then
Oh, okay,
you
I'm
just
sorry.
started on
But it's
me.
okay to throw Eddie under the bus.
Right.
It's okay
But
to throw.
everybody know you have a lady or whatever. But y'all be coming for me each week.
I didn't say
7 to 8 each week, every Wednesday. They comes for me.
Jesus.
Anyway,
I just thought we'd discuss our weekends. You know,
and that's fine.
We're
but
full-
I'm
we're
still
gradually-
trying to-
we're gradually
I'm still trying to
jump
find
into
out
it.
Diamond's pointing that.
we'll gradually jump into it. I mean, he was just being cordial.
Yeah, okay.
That's all it was.
Hi, so Nina has a friend. Okay, well, Eddie, tell everybody about your week.
All right, well, my weekend started. It was Friday. What I do Friday? Friday. All right. Friday started out. I went to work. No, all right. Let me start from Thursday. Which was really like a real peculiar day because I had a coworker.
He's using big words today. Lord.
Yeah, because I like to use words that's freshly in my mind so I won't forget them. So it was a peculiar day because a coworker, he got a little in his feelings because a couple things I said to him, and then so he started really getting angry at me. So I turned the radio up on him so that I drowned him out so that he couldn't speak. And though he kept speaking, so every time he'll say something, I just turn the radio all the way up 140. That's my new number as far as volume. Because when the radio's up in 40, you can't hear shit. So I just
That's
drowned.
so rude.
Yeah, I drowned him out. So with this,
Libra. That's what we do.
thank you.
Lord
You
have
feel me?
mercy.
You feel
I
me?
do. I
So
cuss the
what?
music up myself.
So what this guy does, he gets so annoyed and amped up and mad, he calls human resources on me.
Are you serious?
I'm not surprised.
Call human resources. Got mad at me.
That's
So,
not right.
but
Because he
you-
could lose his job over something so
Well,
stupid.
see, what you have to understand is the Libra.
And he needs to write up.
The Libra is the number
I'm sure
one
he's done
antagonist
a
in
lot
the
of things
world.
before this.
And we find pleasure in other people's anger.
Yeah, but this dude,
So,
he's
That's
supposed
true.
to
I
he's supposed
know
to been
Eddie.
he's
So
supposed to
that's
been
true.
spending time in prison. He's supposed to be doing this. He's supposed to be doing that. He's supposed to be a killer as far as I'm concerned.
How much
Why would
time
you
was he-
push
how
him?
much
He's
time was
close
he in
to
prison?
the
I have a
edge.
theory on that.
6 years. He's supposed to do 6 years in prison.
So did he do the whole 6? Because when you do
I don't-
more, in my mind, if you do more than 2 years in prison, you got a boyfriend.
Oh.
That's a good point. That's a good. I didn't bring that up because
So
I
he might, the female side of his spirit might have come
the
through.
bit side came out.
Okay, I didn't want to
Totally,
say that. I didn't want to
totally.
say the
The
bitch
bitch
side,
side
but I
came
mean,
out.
Say what you want. Here.
great.
We're
So
free.
the-
We're
so
free
this side
spirit here.
that came out of his spirit,
Yes.
and that's why he went to human resources.
Totally came out.
Yeah.
So
He
we.
can't see this, maybe.
I don't give
That's
a fuck.
fine.
I don't give a fuck whether he see it or not.
That's fine.
I-
I'm a female,
matter of fact,
so I
I-
can probably take him.
No, hey, you probably can, but I hope he do see it. But he he calls human resources. Human resources calls me and says, and we're this like the workday in the middle of the workday. So they call me and say, what's going on between you and such? I say, nothing. We just joking around, paddling around or whatever. They say, no, he's upset and he said you were bullying him.
Oh my God.
Who the fuck spent 6 years in jail and then calls in to say somebody's bullying them?
Well,
That's crazy.
He was probably bullied anally in jail,
Yes.
and that's
Oh,
why he
Yes.
Wow.
that's
And
why he feels bullied outside.
I totally agree with you.
Wow. And on that note, I definitely want to.
Libras.
I'm just
Not
saying.
that there's anything wrong with that, if that's what you're into.
Oh no. I'm
And
not saying
I-
there's anything wrong. I'm not.
Listen,
I'm just
look,
saying.
Got the elastic fucked out his ass.
That's I'm not doing this with
That's
you today.
that's
I'm gonna
what-
give Denisha
that's what happened.
putting a shout out because she just sent the message.
So coworker, if listening, fuck
to
you,
Dawn.
coworker.
He might want to, so you might want to take that back.
No, he better not. He better not. He better not. I will pull him out the truck and I'll beat the shit out of him.
Okay.
But I mean, it's like when are we gonna stop using bullying as an excuse? Like we're grown ups now. Like you can't do. He said he
Stop
pulls out all the
bullying
time.
people, Eddie.
Huh?
Stop bullying people.
So where the good part? Where the like naked freak dance or lap dance or something?
I mean, it's no good part. The only bad.
you ain't had no good part to your weekend.
Well, he
This
did.
was your damn birthday?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was
Well,
gonna
that was-
say
that was
'cause
before.
like this
Like,
is starting to
we
be
spent
too
a lot of
long.
time
I'm sorry.
on
I'm
it.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. All right. So that
Freak
happened.
dance or, you know,
That
some-
happened, and then I went
some
to.
love in the club or something.
Yeah, I went to where'd I go? I went to Oxygen Friday. I went to Oxygen Friday. I wound up leaving Oxygen early, and then I went to the movies. I left Oxygen, went to the movies, saw The Martian. It was fucking awesome. And then Saturday I went to Mirrors and got so wasted that I got sick, and then that was my weekend.
Yeah, good times.
That was my weekend. I got sick.
Well, that's what's up. That's what's up. As I was saying while you was talking about somebody's ass, Denisha of Love Pudding, she sent the message to say, "Hey, Dawn," and she's
Speaking of ass, and then you start talking about
don't do that.
She said, "Speaking of
She
ass."
wanted to. She just said,
Speaking
you
of
know.
ass,
Anyway, because we do have big bottoms.
Hold up.
Yeah, her.
What kind of
event is
pudding though?
November
What kind of pudding?
You tried it. I brought you some. Because remember, she was here. You were out that day.
All right, gotcha.
Yeah, but she has an event coming on the 14th, and she just wanted to tell Dawn that she would see her on that day.
Yes.
Because she was watching us. So, hello,
Yes,
Denisha.
hello.
Hey, Denisha.
Everybody contact her. Follow her on Instagram and Facebook to get your tickets.
Yes.
But, Diamond, how was your weekend since Eddie had to drag his... Is Amanda still in the picture?
why do you say that name? Like, what does
What
that
do you mean? Because that's what we
said
call
Craig?
her. Yeah, we call mine's Craig. We call yours Amanda. So,
All right, so
any more pictures?
pictures. Let me say this. I'm a single person who's moving.
Again? Moving where?
I'm moving. Not far from here. So when I'm not here, I can pop up on you guys when y'all involved in fuckery.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because you made the announcement.
No, I have not.
Oh, you have
Made
not?
the announcement.
Oh, okay. Good catch.
The way you
Yeah.
move it to the
See
city.
that? She almost
You move it
yeah.
to the city or?
You just
no,
said
city.
he did not make the announcement.
Well, I mean, I can say I moved.
No, I'm asking where is he moving?
So I moved from downtown, and now I live closer to here.
So you can move closer to,
Okay.
to the county.
What is that area called, Lisa? You know? No?
District 8.
Yeah, don't use that word. So
Emerson
in the
Avenue?
Forest Park area.
The village.
Okay. And Lisa will be in here with us often,
Hopefully.
right? Yes. Well, I'll
She
have
said
drinks, so she'll be
She
here.
agreed to it, but Eddie, you know.
Yeah, he runs people away all the time.
Eddie, Eddie is harmless to me. I am not.
Well, she said that she's not afraid of Eddie.
She
and
called
he's
me a
harmless,
psychopath
so
last
I
week.
did not.
She'll be here with us.
No, lies. All lies.
I like
I
you,
wouldn't
Lisa.
blame you if you did call him a psychopath.
I like
Trust
you,
me.
Lisa.
He has his moments, as we all do. But so you're single. So did you have a good single
been
weekend? Whatever.
Okay.
Anyway, so did you have a good single weekend?
Yeah. I've been packing.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
I hear that.
What you been
That's
packing?
what's up. That's always a good weekend.
What you been packing? What you been
Right.
packing,
I'm
dog?
just,
Well, all right.
I'm just saying. That's what I'm
Okay.
doing.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, that is nothing wrong with that.
But there is an announcement coming.
Okay.
Forthcoming.
So definitely follow.
Within
make sure
days.
you follow the Diamond K Show and everything on Instagram and Facebook, so that way.
Oh
you
yeah,
can,
yeah. So I
catch
can
the
say one thing.
announcement.
I can't give you an exclusive.
Oh,
So I'm going to be doing my show 4 times a week,
4 times. Wow.
starting tomorrow.
Okay.
So I'm going to be doing Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Okay.
that's
Busy
wonderful.
man.
Yeah.
Blessings, honey. Blessings, yes.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Congratulations.
There's a method to his
Congratulations.
madness.
Mazel tov.
That's
Says
awesome.
Says madness.
I said it's a method to your madness.
There's a reason for the season.
Oh, I
yes.
know it is.
There's a reason for the season.
Oh, I know. That's what's up, though.
I've buried all beef.
As you should have.
Got to.
Oh, you know what? No. Because someone, you just like you get letters and emails about me and Eddie, I got one about you.
Okay. Well, let me before you get to that, I even spoke with my former son's mother.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Wow, that's what's up. How did that end up?
Huh?
How did that end up?
Okay, so let me tell you the story. She's probably gonna be. She'll probably be mad at me now that I'm telling the story. But so I get a call on Monday from my former son's mother. So her picture comes up. I guess whatever she got in Gmail, whatever comes up.
So he's not your son anymore?
No, he's not.
It's an awesome story. You got.
Okay, so
Okay.
all right.
You gotta hear this story.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go
Okay,
ahead.
so-
You gotta hear this story.
So
Former son.
let me catch you up.
Yeah,
so
you got Where's the? You are not the
yes, so
father.
you are not the
That-
father.
You're not the father.
That's
That is
right.
his
That's
book.
that's my book.
Shameless plug. Go get it.
Right on Amazon. So long story
I will
short,
be getting that.
I thought that her son was my son
Okay.
because she said, "Hey, this is your son." While we were pregnant, All right, so you fast forward. I found out when he was 7. Ha ha! Jokes on you. April Fool's 7 times. But
April Fools.
7 years of
whatever.
vested.
7 years. Okay.
7 years
I'm
invested.
trying to speed it up. So found that out. I still stay in his life. His father was not there
That's good.
until he's
That's
11. But then when he's 11, his mother's like, okay, his father's divorced now. We're going to get da 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 da. He's the father. You're not the father. Okay, leave now. We don't need you. And fast forward, so now he's 15.
Ain't that some shit?
All right?
I'm gonna keep my comments to myself.
No,
about that.
feel free.
No, because I don't want to offend anybody. I promise.
Listen, this is a very offensive show.
This
Say
is a
what
very
you want.
offensive
The
show.
only way people learn is if you give them the truth. That's the only way they
Okay,
learn.
well let me. I'm sorry, cause see, you know when it. Okay, see, listen. All right. Oh, okay. As
what you
women
want.
who have, as a woman who has a daughter, okay, there's only a certain point in the course of 30 days that you can get pregnant. So
I did not know that.
when you know
But she
that
said
you've
she knew
had
that.
multiple sex partners within a short amount of time,
Like days?
you don't just fucking pick one. You have to woman up because you either do one of two things. Lord forgive me. You have an abortion, or you woman up and say it's a possibility that yada yada yada, and to have you in that child's life for 11 years and then to abruptly remove you, because apparently if he's divorced, which means you was fucking a married man and you got knocked up and you didn't want to tell him, so you picked the lesser of two evils, no tea, no shade. So as a woman,
I do like tea though.
You have to if you make an adult decision and it results in a pregnancy, you have to woman up and say, even if she didn't want to say it to you or say it to the married man, she could have said, listen, it's a possibility. Once the baby comes, let's get a paternity test. If it's not you, it's homeboy. Not have 7 years go by.
Homeboy, that's a good word for us, actually.
Yeah. Not have 7 years go by, because now it's not just about you, it's about the kid. And once you have a child, if any mothers in the building, you and fathers, your life is no longer your own.
Exactly.
Every decision that you make, I'm 40. My daughter's 19, and I'm still making decisions.
How old are you, guys?
I'm 40.
Nice.
My daughter's 19, and still to this day, every decision I make concerns her. If I want to get a little yada mean at the house, I gotta consider if my daughter there.
Right.
If I meet me
So
a little
you do
friend.
get yada means?
I mean, listen, I've been celibate for a while now because, I'm trying
Oh,
to
you've been what?
I've been celibate. I'm trying to cleanse my aura, but that's
What do
a
you call
different
a while?
conversation.
What do you call a while?
Watch them questions.
14 months.
done.
That's a while.
Jesus.
That is a while. That's a while. She said,
That's a while.
You had to put
14
your
months.
pearls.
Yeah.
Kiki was like, whoa, wait a minute, wait a minute.
That's a while.
It'll be 15 months in November.
God bless you.
Thank you. I mean, it's a
What y'all
personal
clapping
choice
for?
because I mean these
woman's in
no
pain.
disrespect to the brothers, but you just can't. I just can't keep letting these men make deposits into my spirit. Like
I see the fingernail polish.
I can't.
I see the fingernail polish.
Don't do that.
Oh, it's ratchet.
Don't you do
It's
that.
ratchet. My nail appointment is Friday. I'm gonna leave. I don't care. My nail appointment is.
No,
My nail
that's-
appointment is Friday.
No, but he said he
It's-
sees a
it's
finger.
She had already said
No.
she's gonna keep her hand out
I
of
like
you
that,
and
though.
you
Listen,
call her out Eddie.
listen, everybody, it's gel polish. You have to soak it off in my
does that
schedule.
mean?
does
Don't
not
I
allow
don't even
that.
know why you even explained that to him. He did. You know what? You tried it, Eddie. Anyway,
saying, Eddie.
let me
No,
let
but
me
I
tell you about
applaud
the
you, I applaud
story.
you.
Okay.
I know you know. Hey, we Libras. We
Hey.
don't give a shit.
I feel real.
But I
warm and
see- I
snuggly with
see-
my little
I see
cocktail.
the-
You ain't said nothing.
I know.
I'm left-handed, so now I can use my left hand.
Because he done put it out there,
She,
right?
and so she's
Lord
ambidextrous.
mercy.
So even hand,
Oh my
Cheers.
word.
Cheers.
both of those hands have been worked.
6 days a week.
Oh my God.
All right.
All right, so look, right. So here's what somebody said to me about Diamond.
I'm not. Hey,
Yeah, he
I'm
did. He tried.
congratulating.
But I told you.
I'm congratulating
I
her.
want to say
time
I
enough,
want to say
though.
this before we get off of my son's mother, former son's mother. So we had a conversation. She called to say hi. That's weird, right? So I'm thinking, oh my God,
It's
she
not.
called. It's about my announcement, but I didn't make it yet, so it wasn't about that. So she saw my mother and she, called and said, I saw your mother, that
Okay.
kind of thing. Okay, so but they were cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, what this person had to say about you was
I hope I
It's about
didn't-
Eddie, right?
no.
Oh.
This is about you.
Okay.
Because she went back to catch up on our past. I think our last episode, the episode where we were talking about forgiveness and making amends with people and moving on. And
I was talking crazy.
yeah. And she said, yeah, he do like them duck chicks that cut bitches up.
Oh.
My friend cut a girl that he had at his house one day.
Oh.
LOL.
Ooh.
Oh.
Jamming.
What did they say again?
She
You
said
heard
you
what
like
she
them
said.
them ducks. She said, I quote, yeah, he liked them dark chicks that cut bitches up. LOL, my friend cut a girl he had at his house one day. So her girlfriend must have been one of them dark skin, because you said you don't like light skinned girls.
No. Let me,
So that
let me say this.
you said
I
that
said
you're very
I
adamant
don't
about that.
prefer light skinned girls. In order to, I didn't say I don't like them.
Bruh.
I was engaged to a light skinned woman. But they come with a different set of challenges. So brown skinned girls they're gonna be aggressive. They're gonna be a little hot headed. That's what you get with a brown skinned girl. A light skinned girl, they're gonna be over needy, over compliments, over sensitive, over time consuming. That's it, compliments already? Okay. But they're nice. That's what you like.
I'm gonna say light skinned chicks are gonna fuck you over emotionally.
Yeah.
They're
I agree
gonna
with
cheat
that.
on you. They're
I
gonna
agree
cheat
with
on
that.
you. They're gonna upgrade on you.
You said they'll upgrade on you.
Dark skin chicks. Dark skin chicks. No, this is by like pure me experiencing this shit.
Right.
Dark skin chicks are going to destroy your fucking property.
Yes.
They're going to
Yes.
destroy your property.
Yes.
They're going to try to fight you. They're going to have you in fucking court. Light skinned chicks are too good to be going back and forth with the court.
I'm glad to be brown skin because I done fucked some nigga shit up in my time.
So all right, so you're in the dark skin category then. So it's either one or the other. It's either one or the other. Either you're gonna be on the part where you cheating on a dude, or you fucking a dude over, or you fucking him over emotionally. But dark skinned chicks are known for fucking somebody's property up.
Don't raise your hand back there.
They know for that.
Nina, have you destroyed somebody's property before?
Yes.
Hey, my
Hey,
point.
I've gone
my
to jail.
point.
What
And,
complexion do you think
I
she-
ain't no
what complexion
shame.
does she
No
look like
shame
to
in
you?
it. Don't play with me.
She's fair skinned.
I'm all the way crazy.
She goes up, she's
I'm that kind.
How about you? Have you destroyed anybody's property before in your 40 glorious years?
I will tell you a quick story.
Yes. You know what that means.
All right,
proven.
So, this man is married now, so I'm not gonna say his name.
Oh God.
But we was 18.
Yeah, we don't.
at
We
the
create
time,
names.
right? So, as a Libra woman and as a leader, not a follower, I only have to learn my lessons once. So I was 18, and I mean the dick was so good.
Oh. She pulled that one up from her soul. I mean, yeah, right. I mean, the dick
came
was
from a
so
soul.
good.
You
Like,
know,
it was,
I mean,
yeah.
because when because here's the thing: when you 18, you don't really know what good dick is just yet. So when you learn it at a young age, it kind of gets into your spirit, And so he was trying not to answer the phone when I was trying to,
Was he
get
raw
some love
cocky?
me long time.
Was it raw cock?
And everything.
Was he raw?
Yeah, it was unprotected. It was
Yeah,
unprotected.
yeah.
Okay.
That's how your soul. That's how your souls beat. Is when
Yeah,
it's,
that's why I'm celibate
Yeah.
today. Trying to get all of the 20 years of fucking I done had, just cleansed. All right.
So you just
so
banging
anyway,
banging
I
all
have
up.
several theories, but I'm just gonna
Pow,
keep
pow,
it to
shoot
that.
the club up.
So when he
Pow.
decided he want to answer the phone, here I go. I'm thinking all I gotta do is don't laugh at me. All I gotta do is twist the little things off the tires and the air sleep out by themselves.
Nah,
I didn't cut them.
you got to cut.
I didn't know that. I'm 18. I
In
didn't
the
have
front.
any crazy girl. This was the 90s. We didn't know about that just yet. So I'm thinking I can just twist the little, how you put the A in.
The
you
caps
twist the
off.
little cap off. So I
And the
twist
air
off.
gonna
I'm
come
gonna
out.
get this motherfucker. I twist the 4 caps off.
She took all his caps off.
Right. But here's the thing.
Hold on. The little round.
Yeah, that everybody steal from everybody else cause I was stealing them.
I was
She's like,
18.
somebody stole mine, I'm stealing yours.
I was 18, okay?
I'ma show
but
him.
what happened was, I never gonna forget, it was a Sunday. That Thursday and Saturday of the same week, I got into 2 car accidents.
Oh damn.
Not bad ones, and they were not at fault accidents, but I was like, oh, I done fucked up. And
'Cause
from
you
that
took
point
that man
forward, I
caps.
never bothered nobody's stuff. And I will talk my friends off a ledge. Don't do it. Don't do it,
Oh,
girl.
wow.
Something
That is
bad's
so
gonna
nice
happen
of
if
you.
you do it.
That is so
They
nice
don't
of
always
you.
listen.
Right, for 4 caps.
4 caps.
4 caps.
4 caps.
So to answer your question, no.
So you ain't even cut the tires. You just took the caps
I
off.
just took the caps off.
Oh, girl, child.
But,
Well,
that does not count
Well, I
as
say-
destruction of property. I have had my 4 tires slashed.
Okay.
I
Your
by
comprehensive insurance
brown
will cover
skin.
it if you have all 4 slashed.
I've
Now you got
had,
liability.
but see, I didn't.
Oh.
Well, no, I didn't have
Yeah,
liability,
you got liability. It's
but
not,
Well, you
it's
can,
not-
you can get comprehensive with the liability.
that, now I know this.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah, I just went and bought 4 tires, but I just had to make 2 trips. One of my, so my homeboy came, went, and got the tires, and then I was like, I need 4 tires. He was like, you need 4 tires. The girl cut his tires.
that
all the fellas
he got
there
that
was
work.
like, damn, bro,
Yeah,
look at
right.
this.
Put
Yeah.
that work in.
I done had my front windshield busted out, back windshield busted out. These are all different cars, and yeah, all brown skin girls. Yep.
Listen, you're not gonna keep giving us the charge.
Yes,
A light
very
skin.
prejudiced.
As
Very
crazy as
prejudiced.
this is, a light skinned woman has never destroyed my property.
They don't have the time.
Has never like none of that stuff.
They juggling dudes. Light skinned chicks are
But
juggling
they
dudes.
cheat like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can agree. They juggle
I
dudes.
can't
They don't
even
have
get
They
time
involved in the
cheat like a
complex
motherfucker.
conversation.
to physically
I can't
bust
do it.
windows.
You do?
But when you in the middle, you
Well, why we gotta
see
throw
being
light-skinned
brown
guys under
skin.
the bus?
I fall into both categories.
Well, I don't. I'm
I
just
can
I'm
talk
either
about
brown
that.
or dark skin. I've never.
But that's what. But
That's
we,
it.
We're all like
Holy
nobody.
shit, she said
dark. So it's like
She said cook.
Okay, somebody in the house threw an insult that I've never heard before, and
What'd
I've
she
heard
say?
them all. She said light skinned men look like they're not cooked all the way.
Oh, no. Like y'all go back in the oven.
Like a chicken
And
hot
that
dog.
would be from Kiki, one of
Pretty funny.
our bartenders. That's my light number there. She is always full of something colorful. So you just have to, you got to excuse. She's just as bad as Eddie with what comes out of her mouth sometimes.
I'm bad.
Oh, you know it.
I tell the truth. That's
And
all
there's
I do.
nothing wrong with that. Thank you for
All right.
always being honest. And you know what? And that's I've known Dawn through channels that we've always traveled in or whatever circles that we traveled in, and I just realized just how honest she was when I saw her the last time, and I had asked her something, and now I won't say what that question was
You can
because
go ahead, boo.
I had asked her about someone who had just passed.
Oh, not okay. Well, yeah, you can say that too.
And
That's fine.
which I'll just say she gave me the truth about her thoughts. Where you find most people that'll try to sugarcoat things, and they try to play the 50 because somebody's passed, and that's just how I am.
What
Just
does that
even
mean?
down to she was real honest about what she didn't
No,
try
he didn't
to
play the 50.
pretend.
You mean
she didn't pretend about how she.
under the bus?
No, it was
Like,
nothing
get
like
some
that.
Tupac?
No, it's just like if
No,
somebody,
no.
that's just like when somebody asked me about my ex-husband or whatever. I'm not going to say that he was a perfect person. Like I was confused at the funeral I was at because everybody, when someone dies, it's always a matter of, oh, they were this, they were that. Like no, like
Okay,
I know that
we're gonna
person.
shut her mic off.
No. But
no,
anyway,
but
no,
no,
it was- she said that she was honest about her feelings, and I was just like, oh, she's a, what I'm saying? I like that. You didn't pretend
Right.
in any way, shape, or form or whatever. So like, she gonna give you the truth.
Yeah, I mean, because at the end of the day, when people pass on, first of all, let's start with this. It's never disrespect.
Yeah, no.
But what
it wasn't.
happens is, in the part of the conversation, I was like, when people pass away, everybody's like, oh my goodness, and they were this and they were that and blah, blah, blah. But they don't never say, oh, well, yeah, he was cool until he started getting high and stole grandmama's fine china.
Right. They forget
So
all
it's like,
that.
don't get me wrong. I didn't have anything bad to say about. I didn't have anything bad to say about the person, but and I was truly, like, wow, that's messed up because you never want to see, I mean, this is somebody's child and mother and whatever the case may be.
But you was
But
90.
at the end of the day, it was like the nature of our interaction
Yeah.
was not. She was a shit starter. Like, I'm sorry that she passed on, but she was a shit starter.
Yeah, because you thought that I was asking you like if y'all were friends or something.
Yeah,
She
and
was
I
like,
was
oh
like,
no,
we
that's not my
wasn't
friend.
friends, but I mean, I knew the person.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
But
Yeah, but you have some people that will try to pretend like they're with all that
Yeah, I ain't
the
get
other
ready to, like,
stuff.
Tito, let me get a
And
tissue.
she
Like, no.
she
Yeah,
gave
that
that she
political
kept that
shit,
shit
yeah.
real 100. She was like, oh and I was like, no. Like I wasn't acting like that. But anyway,
I thought you were
while
talking
you're
about
here,
the dick with no veins.
oh God, I don't want to talk about that. And she shout out to Tia, the date whisperer. She is watching as well. But no, I never want to have that conversation again. That was a really bizarre conversation.
It was.
We'll save that one for another day.
Okay.
But let's talk about why you're here before we get off air. Your company, Bliss Driving School.
Yes. Well, it's Bliss Driving Academy is a MVA licensed and approved driving school in Baltimore City. I'm at 132 West 25th Street, which is between Howard Street and Maryland Avenue.
Oh, I seen that.
Yeah. And I also teach driving school at Mervo.
Oh, that's my alma mater.
Yeah.
Go Mustangs.
Yeah, at Mervo and Dunbar, and potentially at Coppin Academy after I have this meeting tomorrow.
Oh, the copping too. Go copping.
Yeah, but it's a lot of misconceptions. Like, first of all, driving school is a requirement. If you don't have a license in the state of Maryland, you have to go to driving school. It's not an option. And a lot of times people think that based upon age, certain rules don't apply to them. And then they get caught up and it's like, oh my goodness. Like, for example, it doesn't matter how old you are. Whether you're 15 and 9 months or 85 and 9 months. And all you have is a learner's permit, you have to have a supervising driver.
So you like a stern driving teacher?
I mean, I'm not a stern driving teacher, but I take it very seriously because, you know, it's a situation where you're operating a motor vehicle and you're inexperienced. You know, and depending upon how I teach you will determine whether or not you're a safe driver or whether or not you get into accidents.
So do you have any like drivers that come already driving to school?
Yes, I've had people drive to driving school.
This is a lot.
Yeah, because people think that they've been driving for a certain amount of years, and because they're 25, 30 years old, that they can drive unsupervised. And I tell them, I say, listen, I can't tell you what to do. What I can say is this: should you get caught driving without a qualified supervising driver in the car with you, you're going to get a ticket for $290. You're going to get 5 points on your driving record.
Damn, all
and
right.
then you have to wait 9 months before you can take the driving test.
Yeah, I just went to court
Right.
today. I heard a
So
lot
what?
of that shit going
So
on.
what is the process for someone? They have a learner's permit, and then they can't come to you before they get the learner's permit.
They
How does
can.
it- Okay.
Okay.
So how does it work? Like,
Okay.
From start to finish, how does it work for you?
So you don't need a learner's permit to start driving school, but you need a learner's permit to finish.
Okay.
Okay. Because the classroom portion of driver education is in preparation of getting your learner's permit. Now, there's a driving manual that you can get from any driving school. You can get it from MVA. You can get it off the MVA website. That's what you use to study for the permit test as well. And there are apps that you can download, and it's a mock test on MVA's website as well. And if you go to my website, blissdriving.com, on the homepage, if you scroll down, it gives you certain links to give you information about things as it pertains to the requirements via MVA.
Okay.
Awesome. Who did your website?
Me.
Oh, you did the show?
Yes.
Okay, can you do mine?
We'll talk later.
All right, cool.
But anyway, so let's say you don't have a permit, okay? So you come to driving school first. So you come to driving school. Driving school is 2 weeks, Monday to Friday, and it's 3 hours each class, okay? Then you have 18 weeks from the first day of class to get your learner's permit, okay? Because you have MVA gives everyone 18 weeks to complete driving education before they have to be reinstated into either that driving school or another driving school of their choice.
Okay.
So do you provide a card so they can get the driver's license?
I do rent my car, rent my services, I should say.
Okay.
Because you can't just send you and your parent come and take my car.
Oh.
No, I go.
How about getting that permits? Do you get like a little bus and take all of them down?
No,
What?
no, because
Like a field trip.
right? No, the permit doesn't require a vehicle. So but
I
if
know
you
that,
come-
but I mean, but do you gather all, hey, whoever want to go down and take the permit test, get on, I got a bus.
no,
You can
'Cause
pay X,
people
Y,
have to go
Z.
when they're ready.
Okay.
People have to go when they're ready to get their permit, and some people are ready sooner than others. On the permit test, you can walk in initially. If you don't pass it, then you have to schedule an appointment to retake it. And it's easier to get an appointment to take your permit test than it is to take your driving test. With the driving test, there is no more walk-in to any MVA. You have to go onto the mva.maryland.gov website and schedule your driving test.
Sick.
And right now, they don't have anything prior to November.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
wow.
And that's in, unless you want to go to Cumberland or St. Mary's County or something like that. And who wants to drive
shit.
3 hours?
Who wants to go? Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a situation where you if you have your permit, then you come to driving school, you attend the 2-week classes, and then after you finish the classroom portion, then you're scheduled 3 2-hour driving lessons
Awesome.
with the permit.
Okay.
Without the permit, then we have to wait until you get the permit to give you your 3 lessons. Driving school is 36 hours, 30 hours in classroom, 6 hours behind the wheel.
Okay.
Okay? And then after that, then you've completed the requirement. What people also don't know is that you need a rookie book. So again, this is something that you can get from any driving school or any MVA. And in the rookie book, you have to have, if you are 15 to 9 months, through 24 years old, you have to have 60 hours in your rookie book. 10 of those hours have to be at night before you can get your driver's license. before you can sit for your driving test, I should say.
With anybody or
With anybody.
Okay.
So this is if you're
So
if
I
you're
could
under
just
25,
say yeah, my kids, got the hours.
well, you can say that, but the examiner has a long checklist that they follow when they take the student on a driving test, and they can tell an experience or not. So it's best, and the thing about it is that as drivers, we know you can't learn how to drive in 6 hours.
No.
You come to driving school, you get the 6 hours with us, and then you take what you learn in driving school, accompanied with the rookie book, and take it back with your driving coach and practice. Okay? That's how it works. So if you're under 25, you need 60 hours. 10 of those hours have to be at night, and you have to hold your learner's permit for 9 months and go to driving school before you can get or test for your provisional license.
Oh my God, I'm so glad that I think I missed that new law.
Yes.
By 1 week.
Praise God.
Like I just missed it by one.
Wow.
If I had failed that test, well, because I couldn't parallel park.
Okay.
So if I had failed
Well, they
that
took
test
that
one
off.
time, oh for real?
Yes.
Wow.
Parallel parking is off the driving
Because
test.
that's the only reason
Yep.
why I had failed the first time.
That's what they need, like, is parallel parking.
Well,
Because you tell somebody, just tap it a little bit.
Right.
You shouldn't be tapping nobody's
You
car
should
for real.
not. Well, we still have to teach parallel parking, but it's no longer on the driving test, and that's been for a couple of months now.
Okay.
Now, if you're, what I was saying on the back end is that the requirements if you're 25 and older is a little different. Okay, if you're 25 and older, you still have to go to driving school, right? You still have to get your permit, but you only hold your permit for 45 days versus
Okay.
the 9 months. And you only need 14 hours in your rookie book. 3 of those hours are at night versus what you have if you're under 25.
Okay.
Now, again, should you get pulled over and you're driving, and then your qualified supervising driver has to be 21, and they have to have had their driver's license for 3 years, and they have to sit up front. So should you be driving willy-nilly and you're alone and you get pulled over, no matter your age, don't do that. No matter your age,
He was about to.
he was about to come
He
for
was
me. I know.
about. He was about
No matter
to.
your age, your 9 months now restarts. You can be 35, you can be 17. If you're driving and a police officer pulls you over and you don't have a qualified supervising driver in the car with you, from the date of the ticket, you have to wait 9 months before you can take your driving test.
Damn.
Right, and your permit is only valid for 2 years, and there is no renewal. So should you get your permit and not get your license before your permit expires, you have to retake the permit test.
Wow. All right, so what it cost?
They need that money.
The permit test is $50.
No, I mean for your
My driving school is $250.
nice.
Um,
Ain't bad.
And I also offer a penalty-free payment plan. It's $100 down, and the balance is minimum, and then the balance is due by the last day of class.
All right, that's
Okay.
dope.
So you can get your driving classes on for layaway, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
on layaway.
go ahead and get that.
Yeah.
Like, because now it's no excuse. You know, if you don't have all of the money up front, you offered an option.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, and I don't have, I have a student right now who didn't have the $100 who wanted to start, so let them start with $50. So it's just a thing where sometimes you got to work with people. Because at the end of the day, you got to pay me.
Right.
You got to pay someone, and it doesn't make sense. I have literally have students right now who have come through my program and have not paid me. They've come through the program on a payment plan and have not paid their balance. And I'm like,
Well, they can't get their papers, can they?
right.
Okay, wow.
Because they haven't, I haven't taken, they finished the 30 hours in classroom, but they haven't done the behind the wheel.
All right, so
Okay.
how long do they have before the money is just gone? I mean, does that
18
happen?
weeks.
18 weeks.
18 weeks. MBA says that you have 18 weeks to finish before you have to be reinstated. The reinstatement fee is $150.
Oh, well, they should just go ahead and pay you that money.
They should. Because what happens is, even if they go to another driving school, they're still going to have to pay. It's not
Right.
like you can just take and say, well, I went to this one driving school, but I didn't finish. Can I come to you? You can, for a fee.
Right.
And
you still got to
we
pay
can,
somebody.
MBA is very adamant about how much, what we can charge for. They don't tell us how much we can charge, but they regulate what we can charge for. So we can separate the classroom part from the driving part. Like, for example, I had someone call me because the student needed to come to driving school for the classroom portion only because they had to learn how to drive the car with the hand pedals because they were paralyzed.
Oh,
So they can
wow.
they come to driving school to me for the classroom part, but then they go to another organization to learn how to drive with the hand pedals.
Oh, okay.
You know, and then say for
Wow.
example, someone come to me and I don't know, for whatever reason they didn't finish with me.
Eddie.
They finished the classroom part. I don't have time. They finished the classroom part, but wanted to finish the driving lesson somewhere else. So we have to we can separate the classroom from the behind the wheel, and so it's a lot of things that goes on within having a driving school. But I love it.
Wait, Red Dawn.
Oh God.
Eddie.
Oh God.
I need you to get your entire life together.
I'm
Like right now.
I'm just
Diamond. Where? No,
I'm
Lord.
being quiet.
Where's your antennas?
I'm
You just seen this one in action
I'm being
before.
quiet, paying attention. What?
No, you are too focused. Oh Lord. Oh my gosh. Okay, well listen.
You just interrupted her, and she was
No,
just,
because I needed to. That was a matter of saving your life.
All right. Okay.
Okay. Because I don't
Okay.
think you realized where you were.
All right.
Anyway, Diamond, this is why you cannot leave us unsupervised. Never.
What do you say, Lisa?
Lisa's
Can
gonna
they
have
be
to.
leave
She got a lot.
unsupervised?
She got a lot to do.
Well, if Lisa ain't say nothing, then obviously I wasn't doing anything wrong.
I'm sorry, I completely missed it because my child is 15 and I'm writing down everything you said.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you're not doing your job. All right, Lisa.
She's a note taker.
Hey, stop.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So,
and
let
that's
me-
only
let me
because
just-
I got a message to my phone.
Let me say
You
this
did?
because there's a lot of things. Here's another thing that my parents don't know.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm getting ready to upset everything.
Okay, look.
Okay.
Can everybody say something that your parents don't know? That's slick. I like that. I
Okay.
got one too.
I don't want to do it because I tell my mother a lot. So the things that my mama don't know.
Right. So as it pertains to driving school, if you allow your child to get their learner's permit before they turn 16, you have to go to the school and take them a DL 300 form, and they have to fill it out and put it in a sealed envelope, and the student has to take that with them to MVA. Okay. Also, what parents don't know about driving education as it pertains to if their child gets a license before they turn 18. The student can only, for the first 5 months, the student cannot have anyone in the car with them who's under the age of 18 unless they have a qualified supervising driver or unless the person is an immediate family member.
That is understood.
That's the first thing.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Second thing is that they could, under 18, you can only drive between the hours of 5 a.m. and midnight unless you are coming from school, work, volunteering, or a sporting event.
No turning up.
No turning up. Also, there is, if you take your son to get his driver's license and you co-sign, and say, for example, he keeps getting tickets or he keeps getting into accidents or you wake up on the wrong side of the bed. And you can write a letter, you can take his provisional license and write a letter to MVA and cancel his license.
No.
Until he turns
No.
18.
Oh wow.
Yes.
The parent can do that?
The parent can do that.
That's
and
some-
MVA has to cancel the license.
So she could be mad at him and write a letter.
Yeah. Because when you're co-signing for your child, in essence, you're claiming responsibility for their actions.
So if he
behind
don't
the wheel.
clean up his room, she can write a letter. I ain't with that.
I mean,
I'm
most
just-
parents
I'm just-
wouldn't go that far. But I mean,
You
if
gotta be
he's
super
if
petty.
he's driving,
Yeah, that's super
if
petty,
he's
yeah.
driving negligently, not this, God forbid, if he, if every time you turn around, he come a ticket in the mail, or
You got somebody got to pay those
tickets.
tickets.
Yeah, let him pay it. Let him pay it when he get a job.
And he just be like, Mom, the light was clearly red. And I was like, no, it was orange. But anyway, that's a sidebar.
Oh, okay.
I'm like,
And lastly, this is the real kicker. So when your lovely son or daughter gets their driver's license, MVA sends a letter. If they use your address, MVA sends a letter to your insurance company and says, hey, there's a new licensed driver at this address. Your insurance company then sends you a letter and says, hey, we've been told that there's a new licensed driver at your house. And unless you can prove that they have their own insurance or don't live there, we're adding them to your policy.
Like child support.
Automatically.
Them
Yeah.
Automatically.
Automatically.
So,
Hey, that's some
is this under 18 or
this is period.
period? Okay.
This is period.
until they get their own insurance.
Until
Yeah,
they
because
get
that's
their
why
own
when
insurance.
you get insurance, they ask you, do other people live in the household?
Yes. Because if they do and they're not insured, because the theory is that you're letting your son or daughter or niece or nephew or who godchild or
Drive your
stepkid or
car.
whoever drive your car,
Because they're in your household.
and they have to be covered.
Son of a.
Yeah. Yeah. Your insurance gonna be high.
So if they live with you and they use your whatever address they use,
So how much is this insurance?
well, it depends, but it's going to
Yeah,
go
it
up a
depends.
substantial amount because you have a 15, 16, 17-year-old driver. You know, your insurance don't start trickling down till you turn 25.
People always laugh at me about living in Harford County. I pay the cheapest insurance.
County
Yeah.
insurance is cheaper than the city.
It is. It
And,
definitely is.
and
But
it
you have to
depends on
watch-
the county.
Yeah,
because I'm in
because-
Harford County.
Yeah, you
Baltimore
gotta watch
County
that
is
as well
higher than mine.
because now MVA has discontinued letting you get your permit in your hand. They mail it to you because they want to make sure that you're giving it an accurate address.
Oh.
Because with you know people use different. That might use my grandmama address and this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
And my cousin is an insurance broker, not too far from here, and so you know I learned a lot about insurance. You know, just working with her in her office and everything. Because like say you know you have an accident like because what happens is with all this green and go paperless and this, that, and the third, you know you can get all your stuff to your email until you get into an accident. Then that check come in the mail and you're like, well, mail it to this address. And the insurance company is like, well, that's not your house
Yep.
that we have on file. So what they do is they send out an investigator.
Oh shit.
3 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 o'clock in the morning. To the address that you gave them and the address that they have on file. And then you get a letter in the mail that says, we've discovered that you don't live where you say you live. Here's your new insurance rate.
And they will follow you.
And they will follow you.
Yes, they will. Because I've been told that I was in a car accident a few years ago, and they followed me because they were investigating the therapist that I had went to on fraud or something. I ain't had nothing to do with it. But they, came to my house, and they was like, well, did you go to therapy this day or that day? And I was just like, well, no. And they was like, okay, because we followed you that day. And I'm like, oh, shit. Like, making sure I wasn't doing nothing. I ain't had no business. But they had records saying that I had went to therapy on that day, but I didn't sign anything.
Oh, wow.
So it was like, they
tryna
will
jam
follow
you
you.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, they will follow you.
Yeah, because insurance, that's a serious thing. Because it's like, they trying to keep their money,
Yeah. Yeah.
Because them 15 to 20-year-olds is costing a lot. According to the CDC, it's the average annual amount that they pay out in teen crashes is $27 billion.
Jeez.
Wow, that's a lot. God,
And that's just for
damn.
15 to 20-year-olds.
Jesus.
So when you start adding us and, our parents and,
Well, where's your
whomever,
15-year-old going anyway that they need to be driving themselves? Like,
Well, some
School,
parents
work.
want you to want to be friends and not parents.
Yeah.
So they let their children do things that they don't because let's be clear. Even though you can get your permit at 15 and 9 months, you can't get your provisional license until you're 16 and 6 months, which is 9 months later. So
Your
if you're
hands-
15
your hands
and
look
you're
very strong.
driving
Your hands look very strong.
unsupervising,
Your hands look very strong. All right.
if you're driving unsupervised and you don't have no
God.
business doing, or even if you're driving and you have supervision and you're driving recklessly, it's costing money.
right. That's true.
So it's driving is a privilege. It's not a right.
Do you just grab the steering wheel and just squeeze it real tight?
I do not. I'm gonna grab your
You know
throat
what?
and squeeze
This
it real
is-
tight though.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Since the brown skinned chicks is prone to zap out and cut you
Right,
into
right,
your soul,
right, right,
I'm
right,
like, don't
right.
keep. I'm gonna take a sip of this with the thing in
All right.
the house. Going.
That's the.
Oh God, Eddie,
That's what.
Eddie,
That's the guitar string figure.
don't do that.
What?
I know what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
Are you trying to come for me?
No, I'm not.
I'm gonna let you live today.
What are you trying to say, Eddie? What are you saying?
Oh my God, the guitar
She just pointed
string
it out.
finger.
We try to talk about.
You know when he
driving
makes that
school
noise.
And you playing games.
Are you
You
serious?
don't send your kid to the
You-
driving.
you-
And y'all think I just go off?
You don't send your kid. Your kid cannot go to. I'm gonna start. What's your kid's name?
I ain't
I'm
telling
gonna
you.
find you on social media. I'm gonna
I-
take a picture of every
you
car
better-
in school.
you better-
And say, don't take this one.
But
Oh my goodness.
you the one that showed me your finger. So
Because you keep looking. You so engulfed in what I got going on.
I
in
just
the
said.
middle.
I said they're very powerful. Your hands are very.
They are.
These are
These are working woman's hands.
Yes, they are.
And they,
Laura,
and they scrapping
take a
hands.
sip to that one.
And you better not hit me with them.
Yeah, these are hands that you get the
14 months.
put
Just
the
doing.
paws on.
Yeah. Oh God. Okay.
Oh my.
Yeah, don't come for my sobriety.
So you haven't done, and with that you haven't done anything, because there was a question from the the audience over here.
Mm-hmm.
There's been no oral, no self love.
Nope.
No self love.
No.
She said no self love.
Well,
that was the question.
initially yes, but
Done.
after a while, it's just like anything else. You just get used to it.
Not having it. Yeah.
You know. I mean, no, I can. I mean, it's not that, but it's not that big of a deal. And plus, I'm busy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm over here taking selfie with Nora.
I got I just jumped in like.
I couldn't see if I was in your picture or not, but we take a pause for the cause.
Yeah,
if we need to.
I got a lot of
we
stuff
live,
going
so
on.
it happens.
Yeah.
So
I got a lot of stuff going on. I work
Okay.
6 days a week, and now that let's be clear, it's not easy being a driving instructor. And what I mean by that, no, let me not say that. It's not easy becoming a driving instructor. So my business is I'm going into year 2. Okay. So it's just me. So I have an assistant that does like my administrative stuff. But I teach all the classes at all the locations. I do all the behind the wheel driving lessons, because it's not like, if I put an advertisement to say that I'm hiring and you say, oh, I got a driver's license, I want to make a few extra dollars, I can just bring you on board. No, you have to be licensed with MBA as a driving instructor, not just licensed as a driver, but as a driving instructor.
It seems like you're working too hard.
I mean, I have a goal.
I understand.
I have a 2-year, in my diamond from the Players Club, I have a 2-year hustle. That's the bomb.
I understand
And
that.
if it go according to plan, I'm not working no more. So sometimes you gotta grind, and be on top of your game
But you
until
gotta
everything
take
comes
care of
to the
yourself
place.
too. You gotta-
I do. I take care of myself. I eat well. I work out. I get an adequate amount of rest.
That's not always taking care of yourself though.
It is. I mean, sex is not that big of a deal for
I'm
me,
not even saying sex.
I mean, I done had my fair share of magic sticks, and I mean, it's like after a while, if you're not bringing something to the table that's going to move me, I mean, it's like
Some substance.
And it's like, not only that, as soon as I'm gonna say this, since we had the conversation about light skin and dark skin, and I'm saying this about men. As soon as they hear entrepreneur, their ego kicks in. Oh, you don't have no time for me, and you did, and it's like you already put me in a box because of what I do for work.
So you saying that they automatically get like kind of get inferior?
Yes, they have an inferiority complex.
I have no opinion about this conversation.
I mean, as soon as I'm saying you meet somebody and it's an attraction and you get to having a conversation on the phone and it's all good. Well, what you do? Oh, well, I own a driving school. Oh, well, you don't have no time. Well, I met you. We talking on the phone. So clearly I have time.
Yeah, it's just an excuse as far as I'm concerned.
And people make time for what they want to make time for. I'm a grown woman, and I own my home, and I'm not dating nobody that live with their mama. So, if I get off of work at 9, 10 o'clock at night, and I want to see
You live with your mother, Diamond. You can tell the truth. You live with your mother,
I'm gonna
Diamond.
make it happen.
Mike Love, you just walked in. You live with your mama.
What's wrong with somebody living with their mother that's taking care of their mother because she's...
They not taking care of their mother. That's a damn lie.
It could.
That's no.
She older.
That's a
you
lie.
reaching.
You're
reaching.
So guys don't take care of their mama.
No.
Guys don't take care of
It's
their
a
mama.
lot of bitches
I
getting
said-
fucked in
Please.
basements on mattresses with no
What-
I
frames.
said
Don't
it
think your
before.
boys gonna take
At
care of
40
you.
years old, I'm not getting carbon monoxide poisoning trying to get no dick by the hot water heater. The devil was a lie. The devil was a lie.
Get no dick nowhere.
Right, by choice though.
Well,
Don't get the game fucked
And the
up. It's a
baby's in the
list.
house. I'm so sorry, Eddie.
It's a list. I got. Don't get the game fucked up. They sitting on the bench waiting for me to come. Number 5, you're up. Don't do that.
Oh no, that list.
Don't make it seem like I'm a listen. Don't do it, baby. I'm a cute brown chick. Don't do it.
His phone
Don't do it. Oh
Oh,
no.
God.
So I mean, at the end of the
So
day,
what
it's
hand
like-
what
now
hand do you
he
tell them
about-
to come
he
in
about to
with?
be good
Do
now.
you say, "Hey, come in with this hand or with this hand"? What?
I hate you so much right now.
That's a logical question. What?
Well, first of all, I don't say come here. They just come.
You said they be on the bench. You say, "Hey, you up?"
Yeah.
You up? You up?
That's what she said.
Right, you up.
Yeah, you up. And then she get done with one. She say, "Hey, you're up."
Wait a minute, that's not what I said.
But why?
After I get
What's
done
the
with
hand?
one.
What's this?
See how he, Mike Love.
What's this?
Mike Love. You see how he's trying to come for me?
What?
You don't try to slide in here and don't
He
protect
just
me.
he just delivered the tickets for the December 4th, the 5-year anniversary event for my company, and I
Yes.
just wanted
And
to
I can
say
get
I love
mine
them
today.
I love the
How
tickets.
much are tickets?
The tickets actually are going to be $20 until
You take Visa, 'cause I don't have no cash
Yes,
on me.
I don't miss no coins.
Square?
Let's get
I
it,
take
honey.
all of that. Yeah.
Said
Yeah,
nothing.
because I got my square in my bag if you want to slide it right now on air.
Okay. I mean, we can do that whatever.
On air square?
On air square.
We never had an on air square
Let me
before.
tell you something.
Yeah,
I comes prepared, baby, with the goddamn.
Oh, my
I carry my
word.
shit everywhere. Because, you know, I've been out and people wanted to register for drivers. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
you gotta
register
be
right
able
now.
to take payment. You gotta be able
There
to
you
take
go.
payment. I can't use your square. I gotta
Yes,
use
you
your
can.
card.
No, you put
I
it in.
use
You can
PayPal.
use. You can put it in your phone and then log into your Square account.
No, I use PayPal.
PayPal, okay, but
Yeah. But we gonna don't worry about it. We gonna get it. She got her ticket. Everybody getting the
She
tickets.
just
That's what's
flexing.
up.
Look, as a matter of
just
fact, anybody
flexing.
wants you want to sign your 15-year-old for driving school because I can take the payment right.
Right.
Are you from Harlem?
No, I'm from
Kinda
West
cocky.
Baltimore.
She hustles. She
Kinda
hustles.
cocky.
She gets that. She gets that in. No, but
You from East or West?
West.
Oh, but wait, Eddie's Babies, they are here and they made some t-shirts today. They are
Y'all been
in
to
purchase
driving school?
down at Dope Artist Apparel. Come in, girls. Show y'all shirts off. Y'all
Yeah,
already
you
know
better-
we're going to
you better ask
embarrass you
permission.
and put you out there. Just
You
come
better ask
on
permission.
down
What you
and
doing?
show y'all shirts
already
off.
did.
So, yeah,
Did you get permission?
they're working down here at Dope Artist
Okay.
Apparel.
These are the new
Yeah.
interns.
So show y'all shirts off.
Y'all been to driving school? You 15? You been to driving school?
So,
already?
yeah, so
Who kids?
she
She
about-
about your kids.
thank you, ladies.
Send the kids to
Oh, wait.
How old are you, baby?
Since y'all right there.
Right.
Show your shirt. Show your shirt.
Take the jacket off. Come on, Naya.
Should we do it?
Come on, Jordan. Take the shirt off.
Okay, okay.
Come on.
Alright, Nina, real quick.
got it.
We usually gonna do this. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Yeah, because we had to take a picture on here. Thank you, ladies.
Shouts out to Mike
Y'all been
Love,
putting in
Dope
some,
Artist
good
Apparel.
work, and Dope Artist Apparel always,
That's
you know,
wonderful.
He just
Works
bought his
with-
he just bought his interns by.
yeah, you know,
On the
he
driving school. They come to start for driving school.
Can I ask the girls a question before they leave?
sure.
Do y'all feel comfortable telling y'all father
Oh, Jesus. Just
that
around.
y'all have
Just
a
leave.
boyfriend?
They better not. They better.
Oh!
They better not. They better not. They better not.
I'll commentate this.
Here, get a mic. Get on the. Get on the mic.
Come on, Pisces. Come on, Pisces.
Go ahead, speak your truth.
Well, I go to my mom for everything. Anything have to do with like my social life, I'll go to my mom. But I'm not at that stage where I'm really want to date anybody yet.
That's
So
right.
Ooh,
That's
good
good.
answer.
That's
She is
Keep
slick.
them young ladies as long as
You know why?
possible.
if I do, I'm going to both of my parents.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's right. That's right.
Good.
Wait a minute. But
Keep
you
them young ladies as long as possible
you know
because
what?
these thought boxes out
Right.
here.
But wait a minute. But here's my favorite part. Here's my favorite part. Did you hear the diction from that baby?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she learned from this guy
Did
right
you
here.
hit the?
No. I mean, I doubt that.
This guy
But,
right here.
okay.
This guy right
All
here.
right.
Did you hear the
I
linguistics
still
from
did
that
it.
baby? Yes, honey. I love her. Come to driving school. I'm waiting for you, 15.
Oh my word.
Your father gonna pay double because I don't like him.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Mike.
Oh, shout out.
I did. Dope Artist Apparel.
Shout
You
out
want to
Dope
give your
Artist
information,
Apparel.
Mike, or you just trying to run out the door?
Nope.
He just trying to get out the door. He tired. He what is it, motherfucker tired. He
Motherfucker top.
You want to give your information, like we, you know what I'm
mean,
saying? The
such-
girls, you got them interning and things like that. We did give dope
Okay. All right.
today. He ain't had his Hennessy. he ain't had his
right.
Hennessy in him, so he a little shy today. But
Yes.
Dope Artist Apparel handles all of the uniforms and business
Doing
things
work.
for.
I saw
Nina B. bartending and
a
hosting
Pornhub. I saw a Pornhub shirt.
Yeah, he does all kinds of
Oh,
shit.
okay,
Whatever
Hey,
you want.
Hey, Mike, what's up with the Pornhub shirt, Mike?
Pornhub shirt. Not that I
So he
know.
out of here.
Mike, I'm still waiting for you too because I feel left out.
Oh wow.
I'm sorry.
You had to grab that one.
Because I text you about making me a driving school. You keep saying that, but you leaving. I text you about the driving school shirt. Don't act like you don't remember.
You gotta go down. You have to go down there and like see him. Like, I need my stuff. But now that he has the interns and things, I think life will be a lot more easier for him.
Yeah, they're going to take on a lot more
So,
work from him.
It will.
Yeah.
He has been just like for yourself. With no assistant, he's been a one-man show.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've been down there. There's another young lady, Anna. She's been down there. A few other like mutual friends. We've all taken time just to go down there and help him. But he really has done it all by himself.
Oh wow.
So now that he has the
He
interns,
made my
and
he made my
things-
sip and stroke T-shirt.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Last minute.
Yeah. Okay.
Now before you get, I see your eyes get big.
What?
He about to.
I do. Let me say this. I do hand painted glassware. So I started doing this event called Sip and Stroke, where I would bring wine and I would bring all the supplies and wine glasses, and people would design, glassware. So that's what Sip and
Oh,
Stroke.
so you
is.
bring that to people?
I do.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we should
But
talk.
I just really love, because I see the two young ladies here, my beautiful brown sisters, and I just and I'm surrounded by Black entrepreneurship, and what we have to, in light of how this world is turning and what's going on, we really have to, number one, create our own opportunities and then hire our own.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're never going to, as Black people or African Americans or whatever you want to say, politically correct or otherwise, we spend the most.
Well.
But we make the least impact because our money leaves our neighborhood
All the
faster
time.
than any other community.
Say it,
You know,
sister.
every Asian, Hispanic, Indian, African, they spend within their own racial network first.
Well, I have to say this to play devil's advocate. With us being Black entrepreneurs, we have to be about our business.
That's true.
We have to be
That's
about our
true.
business.
But I think what happens is this. Because we are so used to not supporting each other, we've created misconceptions that don't exist. Because let's be clear, every culture has unprofessionalism, has tardiness, has bad customer service, but we are harder on each other. I mean, I used to go to the Asians to get my nails done, and I don't like when they talk that language that I don't understand.
Speak English.
Don't talk about me being
Speak English.
So what happens is now I try to spend my money with Black women or men first.
Yeah, we're all should try.
And I think
but
that's what we should try to. I think that's as Black people, that's what we should do or try to start doing, because there's no way that we're going to no tea, no shade. But that marching and protesting and this, that, and the third, once that's over, that's over.
right.
It's not making a substantial impact. Money talk, bullshit walk. And I'm not walking no goddamn more. It's time. My money speaks for itself. And I'm only one person.
Why don't you lead a Baltimore 100 woman march?
Oh my God, he
Well,
wanna
they had
walk
the,
everywhere.
they have the 365 Empress movement
Yeah.
that I was a part of. But again, no disrespect.
I have no comment.
But where is that going? We marched from, with the
Consistency.
Freddie Gray situation.
Consistency.
We
We got-
marched
It-
from
consistency.
Mondawmin down to the Billie Holiday Memorial. And then they had the thing where they stopped the traffic on 95.
Which was I didn't understand that.
I didn't understand that, because here's the thing.
Let me
People
ask you-
commuting into
I'm
work
sorry.
is not the problem.
Was Jamal Brown a part of that?
No, he wasn't there.
the traffic.
Which one was he
He
a
was
part
a part
of?
of
The
the
traffic
of
stop.
83.
Of 83.
Yeah. Okay.
And my thing is this. I don't like making me late for work is doing what for Black people getting killed in the city.
Nothing.
Not a
Absolutely
goddamn
nothing.
thing.
There were people that were late for dialysis.
Yep.
Yeah.
95
work.
didn't kill that young
It
man.
was
Right.
the main getting to the university. Like in just in that area, there's a lot of dialysis. It was a lot more than just people, and it was us that were late for work.
It ain't gonna
Yeah.
It did nothing, so it but create a problem.
Yeah.
So
Because we up to 250 murders?
it got worse.
It got worse.
So-
and I'm saying, unless you're going into the hood where these brothers are on the corner day after day, week after week, month after month to try to impact their thinking, we're not going to see an effective change. They had the Million Man March. I didn't hear nothing about it till the weekend of. My girlfriend was like, "You want to go?" And I was just like, "I mean, yeah, I can go." Maybe
They said they had the
man.
internet
I heard of it. I heard of it.
on the day.
I heard of it.
So a lot of people, they weren't
few
able.
weeks
There was no
before.
like media.
There
a whole
was
lot
no
of,
media coverage.
and
It
things
wasn't.
Like
You
that.
know,
yeah. No.
but,
No.
but again,
no
you know,
top
again,
media coverage.
I'm gonna
but-
say this, and I don't really care what people say about it. We have to spend our money in our own community. Stop with the well, they unprofessional, well, they late. You ain't never seen a white person or
I can
or
work
Chinese
with a person
or- I
being
mean,
late, but don't mess my stuff up.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
and there's a limit
But just
for
because-
me because I,
Right.
being in business, I'm not delivering a bad
Foolishness.
services and things like that.
Exactly.
So when I spend my money with my, friendpreneurs and things like that, I do expect a certain return.
Right. Exactly.
Because in order for us to make it, we can't keep making that excuse.
True.
I don't
True.
care what
This
other races are doing. We have to do better.
Exactly.
awesome. I
But
love
at the
this.
same time, it's like you can't take one incident with one person and put the rest of us in a box. You know,
No, I don't put a.
No,
No,
you
we
can't.
can't. You
For
can't.
example,
it's just
I
like
had
if you've dated one bad light skinned chick, you can't put all the light skinned chicks in the box.
Right. You
Here
know,
he come.
like I
Here
had a
come Jesus on the mic.
you know, wait a minute. 'cause I had a student, perfect
I've
example.
dated more than one light skinned chick.
Babies
But
is
perfect-
the
Yeah, I've dated more than one light skinned.
But perfect example. I had a student that had an 11 o'clock
hear this all
appointment
the time.
yesterday.
They hear this all the time.
I had a student that had 11 o'clock appointment yesterday, and her boyfriend came to an appointment with her. And he said, when I came to meet her for the appointment, she says, she left it. She said, yeah, Miss Dawn. He said, you was getting ready to be another hour. And I said, she always on time. Because I take my business seriously. If you have an appointment, you have an appointment. And if something comes up, things happen, emergencies happen.
Right.
And I'm accessible to my students. I tell them on the first day of class, my office phone rings to my cell phone as well. So you can call me, you can text me, okay, if something comes up. And I'll respond in a timely fashion. Because this is my business. This is how I
Right.
pay my bills. This is my bread and butter. You know what I'm saying? And I want to create an environment where if somebody, example, word of mouth is the best advertisement. So he said, because again, here it is. I'm a black woman. It's a black business. And here it is. She about to be another hour. And my student said, Miss Dawn is always on time.
That's
And
good.
as soon as she put the period on the sentence, here I come around the corner.
That's good.
So at the end of the day, just know that we laugh, we joke. You know what I'm saying? I had my little cocktail. We clap, had flat five.
Right.
But when it comes to the Bliss Driving Academy, I plays no games.
She's about that.
I plays no games at all. I plays no games
That's
at all.
what's up.
And it shows because my girlfriends send their children to me. Jalea, J Spot Beauty, hey boo, she sent her son. Okay? A friend of mine, a couple friends of mine that went to high school with me. All my high school friends send their children.
That's good.
You understand
Supporting.
what I'm saying?
That's
Because
awesome.
it not just support, but they trust that I'm going to teach their child the right thing. And so at the end of the day, I take what I do extremely seriously. And when I get your child behind that wheel, I want you to know as the parent, and I want your child to know that, because we all have different personalities and different side personalities. So I wanted to be like, well, she a little crazy, but when my daughter came home from her driving lesson, was like, oh my goodness, I learned so much. I take students out. I had a student yesterday who has never driven on the street before.
Oh,
And
wow.
we drove to Towson. You understand what I'm saying? It's not, I don't play no games about what I do for a living. So if your child comes to me for driving school, trust.
What time was it when you drove to Towson?
It was her appointment was from 1 to 3,
Oh, so it was just before rush hour.
just before rush hour. Okay. And I do appointments 6 days a week.
Right.
I take my students on the expressway as well.
Oh,
That's
shit.
good.
I take my students on the expressway as well. The only time that I won't take a student on the expressway if they express a fear or discomfort.
Okay,
Because
good.
I never want to put a student in a driving situation where they are so nervous because it could potentially cause an accident.
Yeah, my
So if
mom, she lost all her religion when I first started driving, and we got onto, we were going on to 83. No, we were coming off of 83, going on to 695, and I stopped.
Wow.
She cussed me out so bad.
To see if the cars were coming.
Because I didn't understand what
She's trying to
yield
hurry
was. I was like, all this traffic coming, and it was like 9 o'clock. Like that's the other rush hour.
Yeah.
Oh my God, she was cussing me out something terrible. I've never done it again.
So John,
I'm not gonna lie to you. I needed driving school because when I would turn a corner, I was turning corners on sidewalks and everything.
Jesus Christ. Lord
I've
have
improved.
mercy.
I've improved.
I hope so.
But thank you so much. Like, you gave a lot of information.
Mm-hmm.
So we're about to give all of your social media information, website, all that information so people can find you and be able to follow you and, just make sure that they are kept up to date with all the information they need to know. And then when they do have children that are able to come to the school, or if they need to come to the school themselves, they can follow you. So give your information.
Okay. Well, the name of my driving school is Bliss Driving Academy. I am on the MVA website as well to show that it's legitimate. Again, my address is 132 West 25th Street. I'm on the second floor. I'm on 25th Street between Howard Street and Maryland Avenue. My website is blissdriving.com, and my Twitter and Instagram is at bliss_driving. And then you can like my Facebook page at Bliss Driving Academy LLC.
Yeah, see, I didn't want to give the personals because, there's creeps. We have a lot of creeps. I love you all for watching. As always, I do, but you know. So I just wanted you to give all that information.
Yeah.
Eddie, you want to give your information and tell what you have. Oh, tell what you have going on and, your shirt and everything.
Oh, well, no, my shirt was made by my girlfriend Sherelle, Bling Tees by Bella. Hey, boo, I hope you're watching. Shout out. And, I try to, again, Black woman, I try to support, my sisters and brothers as much as I can. Shout out to Katie Marie over Accessorize Events coming up soon. That's where I got my first.
Are you gonna be?
I will.
Okay.
That's where I got my first cocktail from. It was so delicious. Because I always seem to miss Miss Nina. I told her, I said, boo, you are not a bartender. You are a mixologist. You put some things together that's really beautiful and wonderful for the spirit. And I'm glad it's two left because I'm taking them.
Thank you.
Now listen, I do not drink. Let me just be clear. I do not drink and drive.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, we all have Ubers waiting.
I do not. But in all honesty, because here's the thing, a DUI or a DWI can cost me my business.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
but
I'm very
thankfully,
diligent about that.
We have a lawyer who is a very, very loyal supporter of the show.
Great.
Kamar Mintz, he can get you out of that.
Maybe
but
we-
no.
Maybe
Well,
we
I don't
can
even
talk
want.
to them.
But here's the thing. I don't even want to be. I don't.
No,
Even
I'm just saying, if you need one, contact Kamar.
Because here's what's funny. Here's the funniest thing. I got a letter from MVA about a ticket I got a cop in 8 years ago that I had no idea existed. They was like, well, you have administrative fees.
Wow.
I'm like,
Damn.
from 2007.
Yeah, where the amnesty?
It's always something. Just
But what happens
keep your
is,
record clean.
Once you start, it's like, because even though I'm self-employed, MVA, which is a government-run state agency, mandates my business.
Right.
So you can't, it was a strenuous, again, let's start with this. Entrepreneurship is not for the weak.
Those are
No.
powerful hands.
That's
Post
the
it
first
all the
thing.
time.
The second thing is that it takes so much to open a driving school. Like, you can't owe anybody.
Please, someone
So when they hit me with, they sent me a letter, was like, you owe us $60, or you pay us out $60 by October the 1st, or shut your business down.
Wow.
I'm like, well, here you go.
Right. Let me get this to you.
Let me give you a $60
Right.
for that.
Well, people definitely have to follow you, so that way they can keep up with all these different things and give them tips and all that other good stuff
what
or
I do
whatever.
is,
So we can follow you. We got to wrap up. So
Yeah, I
get
try
outta
to
here.
post. Yeah, I try to post like when we get information about new traffic laws and everything. I post it on my website as well as my social media to keep
Okay.
people, updated. Like, for example, all my smokers out there, it is now illegal to smoke in the car with someone who's under 18 years of age.
Oh wow! So once again,
Yes.
definitely follow her information so that way you can keep up with all of that
went into
stuff.
effect October 1st. Most traffic laws go into effect October 1st.
Okay.
So October 1st this year, if you smoke, not with the babies.
Okay. Okay. Well, make sure that you stay up on that
I don't
stuff.
need smoke.
Eddie,
don't
give
need
your information and anything you have going on so we can get out,
You can
out
reach
of
me on
here.
IG.
Because we're over
Eddie
time.
West.
Your hands are dainty.
Say, what's
Eddie West.
God.
Yeah,
Let's
but
get
you
each
know-
other's hands, Lord.
These things are meant for just specific things.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know how you got 2 kids out of them hands.
Well, all right.
He got a couple more.
IG, you can reach me
All
on.
right.
You can reach me on IG, EddieWest.com, written out DOTCOM, and on Facebook, Eddie Bill Cosby West. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Okay, Diamond. What else outside of the Baltimore Music Awards you have going on? You want to give your information and everything so we can close out?
Everything real simple at the Diamond K Show. But like you said, BaltimoreMusicAwards.com, 5th annual Baltimore Music Awards coming up November the 5th at the Charles Theater. Lil Black and the Jammer are the hosts. So 13 categories. Just log on there. You can see the finalists and cast your votes.
Okay, cool. Last but not least, myself. Of course, I am at DDL Lounge on Sundays for the Ravens games, on Thursdays for Scandal, and How to Get Away with Murder. We watch out. We have our girl time, and then we got dollar crabs. We have food specials. We have drink specials.
Every Thursday.
Every Thursday.
Dollar crabs.
Where is it?
That's 2008 Bel Air Road. Like I said, every Thursday and Sunday. Thank you.
Welcome.
Because I've my Uber is outside.
Yes.
Then also we have the Love Pudding Experience that is on November 14th from 4 to 8. We will be providing the special cocktail for that event. And then we also have Over Accessorize. Unfortunately, we will not be vending there this year, but we will be providing some
Libations.
yeah, they'll be raffled off in a package.
Okay. Maybe I should raffle off the driving school. I have to call Katie.
Something, yeah. Just contact Katie.
That'd be awesome.
We're going to do something nice for both events because we definitely support both ladies. They've always supported us. We have the Passion for Fashion event that is this Friday at the Silburn. I always misspeak how to
Arbitorium.
Say it. Thank you. That at 4915 Green Spring Avenue, we have that going on. That's the only public event we have aside from the 5-year Nina B bartending and hosting services anniversary.
Don't
event.
miss that cognac and chocolate. Don't miss it.
Yeah, we have.
I'm be hosting the interviewing.
Yeah, Eddie will definitely be there holding it
co-host.
down. Oh, if don't play.
Hey, don't speak about
Don't
it.
play.
If you ain't gonna
I'll
do
do
about
it.
Don't
co-host with
play.
Addie.
Don't play because I will.
Hey, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
I'll be there.
My bachelor's
Trying to
in
be
English
social.
media communication,
Yeah.
so I mean it is what it is.
Well, you better
We'll
keep up
talk
then.
about that.
Let's do it.
Don't
Keep
play.
I'm serious.
All right, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
So
Give me some.
we have. I'm just happy about the turkey burgers with the shrimp and the crab bowls.
Wait a minute, what?
Yes, Chef Miles of Chefs to Go Catering. He's sponsoring the very sexy appetizer bar, and he's doing the turkey burger sliders with the shrimp on top and the crab meat on top with a Hennessy-based barbecue sauce.
Jesus,
So we're wrapping in Hennessy. We're wrapping in cognac with. As much as possible. We're wrapping in chocolate with as much as possible. Cakes by Cynthia is going to premiere something from the bakery that I suggested for her having. That'll be a good thank you for all of the guests that'll be there, so you don't want to miss that. Love Pudding will definitely have something on the bar. My favorite pudding from her is the Pineapple Express. So it's the pineapple upside down cake with the pudding. Yeah, I'm a pineapple. Like I eat pineapple so much, I get the acid. Like it messes with me because I eat so much. But
Man, this just
she
sounds
knows.
so sexy. It
is really nice.
I can't wait till the 14th to come to her event.
Media Minds is going to have the lighting, the sound, the furniture. Like we're not doing tables, we're doing sections.
Are we gonna try to get like an R&B singer?
No, we're not.
She can sing.
Audacious.
I'm with it.
You know, I
Look!
think up early. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
I'm sorry. It's the
Trying to get out of here. Audacious and Pharrell, she makes just about everything that I have that is outside of the rack. She has the uniforms for the team that's going to be nice for that night. She also has something that she's going to be sticking me in that I've never worn before. So that's going to be very interesting. We have Precious.
You gonna be a mermaid?
No, we're not going to do that. But we're going to be in something I'm not used to wearing. I'll just say that. So she's definitely, she's handling the makeup for the team that night. We have tons and tons and tons. Dope Artist Apparel.
Shout out to Mike Love.
Yeah, he definitely he's handling some things. He will be unveiling the new logo for the team uniforms and a bunch of other business stuff that he's not letting me see right now, because he's going to wait for that day to have it there. Radio on Fire is going to be there live. Diamond said we was going to be live.
DJ
So you can watch it. If you can't make it, you can watch it. Because there are limited tickets that are being sold, and there will be a cutoff at the door. So if you don't have a ticket, if you don't have one of these first 100 tickets, then
I think
may
this
be
thing
short.
will be outrageous. So if they slacking on the
Especially if
tickets,
we host it.
yeah.
They're not even gonna be ready for the foolishness, for the debauchery that's going down.
It's gonna be a mess. I got that already, but I'm gonna mind my business on it, so Eddie cannot sleep on the couch forever. Anyway, if I think Skip of High Society Entertainment, he's going to host the event for us. On the mic, aside from you all doing the interviewing and things like that. So it'll be nice. So that I can actually enjoy the event. I trust that my team is definitely going to hold it down. We have the photo booth now. Picture this DMV. Nina B Bartending we now have a photo booth, to add to the family, and that'll be there. And swagged out shots photography. He'll be there. He's a sponsor on the event. Yeah. So it's just it's so much love for.
You need Bliss Driving to be a sponsor. What I got to do? We talk later.
Okay. I mean, it's just been a lot of people that have, they've seen the struggle and they've been there with me through it. And where I wanted to cancel the event and not do it because of my nerves, everybody just said no. Mm-hmm. So December 4th, we have tickets available. They will be $20 up until a certain point. And when you purchase a ticket, it's either $20 or the $25, and you get a cocktail. So you choose which you want to
Get the cocktail.
I want my cognac. I want some cognac.
You want some cognac? Well, we're gonna have cases upon cases upon cases of
the
Remy
cocktail.
and Hennessy in the building.
Upon, how about
yes.
1738?
Spend the $5.
1738.
All of the favorites.
Spend the $5 and get the cocktail.
Spend the $5 and get the cocktail.
The pineapple is
there
my
it
favorite.
is.
The pineapple is my favorite.
That's why I made sure that you had the pineapple.
Praise
today.
him. And
Praise
him.
him.
FYI, also in reference to Bliss Driving Academy, should you be having any type of event, charity event, raffle, stuff like that, I do have gift cards, and I do, lend the driving school as something that could be raffled off. A girlfriend of mine, Nakia Wainwright Vaughn, she's an advocate for sickle cell anemia. Rock Out to Sickle Cell. She was an event that I just recently sponsored. Shout out to my city sister. So, anything events that you have my contact information. Reach out to me, and I'll make sure you get that gift card so that you can have that raffle. And potentially make some money for your charity.
All right.
Okay, that's what's up. And of course, you can find me, Nina B Bartending, on Facebook. You can find me, Nina B Bartending, on Instagram. And you can find me, Nina B Bartending, on the website, www.ninabbartending.com. You type in Nina B on Instagram, and you can also pull up the business page. Don't forget December 4th. Don't forget November 14th. Tons of events. Again, as always, we love you for watching. We will see you next week and on time. This was my fault. We love you for watching.
Peace.
Good times. I had a good time.